I consider it very serious because what has happened with that action is a whittling away of our democracy. The Parliament is the Parliament of the people, not the Speaker. Welcome back to the channel, my people. So here this one and now, my people. We're seeing some of the People's National Party members basically rushing out on Juliet, Holness, which is the House Speaker of Parliament, saying that, she's overreaching for cancelling the House committee meetings. And then basically say it's not her place to cancel any form of committee meetings. So I want to know then, I second time now she do something with my people and I hear them call her out and say it's not her duty. What is the duty of the House Speaker? Come like say she not understand her duties then, but me I go make una hear what else go down, my people. So both the South St. Catherine Member of Parliament, Fitz and Michael Phillips, my people, basically coming out chastising a move by Juliet Holness, where she revealed Monday that committee meetings would have been cancelled, right? Several of them at that, without consulting at least two of the chairmen for those committees. So the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, that's the PAAC chairman, Michael Phillips, said that the Speaker does not have the authority to cancel committee meetings. After which the leader of the opposition business, Philip Palwell, reportedly wrote to his government counterpart, Edmund Bartlett, raising concerns about what the Speaker did. And they sent back saying that the PAAC can proceed with its planned meeting. Now, the PAAC has the duty of examining the budgetary expenditure of government agencies and other public bodies to ensure that expenditure is done in accordance with parliamentary approval. The committee is also mandated to monitor expenditure as it occurs and keep the Parliament informed of how the budget is being implemented. And so now my people, Fitz weighed in and he says, I have never heard of anything like that in all my years in this Parliament. I don't know of any provisions in the standing orders that give the Speaker that authority. The Speaker is overreaching her authority to the detriment of the country's business. And so Jackson says that the Speaker needs to be reined in. I consider it very serious because what has happened with that action is a whittling away of our democracy. The Parliament is the Parliament of the people, not the Speaker. And so the last time the PAAC had a meeting was on January 30th, 2024, my people. So them definitely do another meeting. And remember, the same Prime Minister come out and said, whatever money is being spent throughout this whole hurricane recovery and all of that must be accounted for, whether it's an emergency, yes or no. So, if it's not her duty to cancel any of the committee meetings, why is she doing all of this? But my people want to weigh in and let me know what they think. Remember, she's the same one who said that she's going by the standing order. Right? We've seen she written up a letter already to Miss Valerie Curtis, and them say it's not her duty to have written that letter. And that letter is still yet to be withdrawn. We don't know. It's not made public, so we're not aware. So, on the way in, I make me know what I say, my people. And my people, me that try peruse through the standing order to see if the Speaker has that right or duty to cancel any form of committee meeting, until further notice, as she said. And me not see nothing like that. So right now, we can implore you, Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, just work with the standing order. Because from you get the position, that you say you work with the standing order. Work with the standing order. Because the people of Jamaica want to know how every dollar spent to feed them money. You understand? And the government money. Moving right along. So in this second segment, my people, I'm going to hear what the Minister of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, spoke out of the country's preparedness before the whole Beryl Hurricane Category 4. And in basically, I say he have heard talks been making that the government was not prepared. And so, for the greater part of it, I would say the same, right? Because when 1.4 million would have been allocated since last November and the cleanup project was basically 2 days or a couple hours before the hurricane actually, made landfall near to Jamaica. The eye never got over Jamaica, but, to the southern border of Jamaica. Right? When the money was dispersed 2 days before and the cleanup projects of some major gullies, sandy gullies and them places where should have been clean from, say, March, April. Alright, said the local government election did enter the atmosphere and so on and so forth. That finished from the 26th of February. So the cleanup project could have started way before the hurricane season hit for June the 1st. I'm going to hear what him say, my people. I want to judge based on what he must say of their preparedness. Right? When the confusion to the public saying that there's 900 shelters, and next person saying there's 780 shelters, and then you basically coming out to saying it's 60 odd shelters. What really going on there, so? It seems there, so then all I want to never dip on board as it pertains to some very important information. And so take a listen, my people.
I want to first of all to say a big word of thanks to the team who over the last week worked feverishly to get Jamaica in a state of readiness, and I want to use this post-cab meeting this morning to say that the country was well prepared for the advent of the hurricane. Information was readily available. The public was kept abreast. The only complaint that one could make was that there was too much information being passed to the public, and we have seen the benefit of that information because many Jamaicans took heed. One area of concern in this post-care briefing is that the targeted communities that we are aware of, places like Port Royal, New Haven, other such communities that are prone to flooding. Efforts was made both at the political level, at the local level, to encourage residents in many of these communities to leave. The national arena was open, facilitated by the Red Cross to accommodate residents from Port Royal and the Bull Bay community in the corporate area. Nobody from Port Royal. The buses left empty. As the minister said earlier on, this is just the beginning of the hurricane season. And I am urging Jamaicans, as we've been doing in the early warnings, to accept and to act responsible in terms of the requests that are made as it relates for persons to leave certain communities during the time when it becomes necessary. I want to spend a few minutes on the effects of the hurricane on the local government infrastructure. But let me use this opportunity in saying to Jamaicans that you have been good. Many people have responded in a positive way. And I would not want at this stage of the game for persons to become complacent and for persons who, for want of creating mischief, to be giving false information and to be painting a false picture of the government's response. I can speak about Gilbert because I was actively a part of the work in Gilbert. This room that we are presently in Gilbert was where the cabinet used to meet. But this was used as a storeroom during Gilbert. And I know the efforts that was made during Gilbert. And I've seen in this hurricane, the response of the government of Prime Minister Andrew Holness is as such that hardly anyone, it would take somebody who has devious intentions to question the performance of the administration. And one of the good things I want the country to know, the JICA communication system that was used for the first time was able to work effectively, 70% right across the country, that gave live information to the ADPEM almost on a daily basis during the system. And this is something that we have never had before. In many events, it took us 3-4 days to get information. Now we were able, even during the passage of the system, to be getting information. We were able to stay at the base and look at areas where the system was down.
Anyhow, nevertheless, big up to all of the essential workers who were out there working 24 hours, 48 hours during the system that passed, the Category 4 hurricane. And big up to, JPS and others who are working now tirelessly to get back the country up and running. Right, last but not least, my people, we have learned throughout the whole hurricane that, not only houses and people's livelihoods have been affected, but, a few persons have died in the whole hurricane passage. And one such person is a 26-year-old gentleman who goes by the name of Mr. Moncrief, who basically, was playing football and the ball got away in a gully and he went for it, and, the rushing waters took him away, my people. And today, my people, he was found in the waterfront area, basically fished out of the water, my people. And we had known the outcome because even up until a few days ago, they were still searching for the body, and the body has been found. And, it's kind of a bit sensitive. I'm going to show a little clipping of it. And, no disrespect to the family, but I pray that, his soul rest in peace, and I pray, and condolences to the family despite the circumstances surrounding his death.
Yeah, man, I'm a bleach, man. White dog. Body decompose. Stink to it, Stinking, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. See, mother looking for him. Hey, man.
Who are look?
See, mother there in the family.
Where?
Eh?
Where mother is?
See them don't listen, man, boy.
Oh.
Them that you know. Pancho, come in. Yeah,
Yeah, look at you, this, you know.
Farm, people. Selling a farm.
So talk up my people, share your thoughts and opinion on everything that was said in this video. Drop on a 2 cents, make a reason in the comment section. Like and share out the videos them as on a comment on the videos them my people. Returning subscribers, thanks for the continued support. New subscriber, welcome on board. New viewers, like up the video, share out the video, support the ABR movement by playing your part. Subscribe to the channel. Get this video to at least 3,000 likes. Want to spread it near and far. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates as we get them people and bringing them to you guys. Big up on yourself. Have a blessed day.